I made it to the airport. Now I gotta find the Saterian Lounge, chill out. Got about another hour before I land in Miami. Just gotta figure out how to get there. Oh, here we go. Figured it out. But yeah, y'all. Stopping in Miami first. About to go to St. Lucia pretty soon. I holla. Hello, good morning. Pretty good, yourself?
Good. Card, boarding pass, and photo ID, Mr. Sims.
Boarding pass as well? Okay. Somewhere crinkled in here. There we go.
Have you checked in? They have breakfast for you. It's self-serve, and the restrooms are past the door to your right. Bar is open for cocktails. Welcome in and enjoy.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Need a receipt for your records? No, thank you. Thank you so much. No worries. Have a good day. You as well. Lunch comes out at 11:30.
One with the breakfast situation, potatoes, eggs, pancakes with it. Yo. Hey y'all need to get lounge access. I'm telling you, my flight was delayed like 2 hours, right? Exactly. I ate breakfast. I didn't record what I had for lunch, but it was good too, man. I had breakfast, lunch, and I was able to take a nap. I took a nap in there, y'all. The Saterian Lounge. Took a nap. Hopefully my flight not delayed no more, so I can get my butt to Miami, do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? And we going to St. Lucia, bro? Come on, man. Come on. But yeah, you can definitely hit the Saterian Lounge at the Houston Airport, the International Airport, Houston International Airport. And the reason why I'm pausing while I'm talking, it got humid and hot out of nowhere. Jesus. Whew. Whoa. Man, I was zooming. But yeah. Sure. I could have worked today, to be honest, because by the time I get to this airport, like 11. I got to this airport at like 10 something, right? It is 1:45. No, I couldn't work, but still. We headed near the airport. Near my gate. Headed to Miami. Take the flight. Oh yeah, I had a couple shots too. Got a couple shots at the lounge. Man, I took a good nap, y'all. Great nap. Nap was legendary. Oh, I could barely breathe in this airport. Oh, had some coffee too. Had an Americano. Slick full. Probably be asleep for the rest of this flight, to be honest with you. Probably be asleep. Yeah, we about to head to the gate though, for sure. Head to the gate for sure. Probably could have stayed in the lounge a little longer, but I want to make sure that I freaking had my flight. It would suck if my damn flight being left. I'd be mad if my flight being left. I'd be like, what do you mean? I'd be like, what do you mean it being left? It's crazy. It's crazy work. Should have got one more shot before I left. We're supposed to be boarding in 12 minutes. I just want to see. I'm gonna go to the bathroom before I catch this gate. So yeah, I can't come in the bathroom. I gotta take care of private business. So I'll see y'all soon. Finally made it to the Miami airport, man. I was delayed for like damn near 5 hours. Damn near 5 hours at the Houston airport. But I did have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and drinks for the free. Shout out to the Satirian Lounge. Took a nap and everything, man. So everything good. Slick got a headache though. But we made it to Miami. We're really not gonna have too much fun down here in Miami because shoot, the night over with. Slick. Staying there at 10 o'clock. And I got an early flight. Take off about 9 a.m. So I ain't even about to really do too much tonight. Really preparing for tomorrow. About to go get my bag and whatnot. But man, this was a crazy flight situation. Then we had to wait like 20 minutes for our gate. It's just like it got me waiting on everything. And I think today too, I seen the Asian. This with a BBO. Never seen that before in my life. But yeah, man, it's an interesting day, man. But St. Lucia tomorrow, can't wait. It's about to be a movie celebrating my sister's 30th birthday. And yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. It is hot as hell in Miami right now, though. Hella humid. Hella humid, bro. Hey, I'm waiting on my ride. Well, yeah, I need to get out of Miami already. It's too hot. It's too hot to be true. Too hot to be true. I'm ready to get on a beach, throw my feet into some beach sand. You feel me? Y'all feel me? Hey, life about celebrating. Sometimes you gotta get out and show niggas. What Kendrick say? Sometimes you gotta get out and show them. What? Come on, bro. But yeah, man. Ain't nothing going down in Miami today, though. Ain't nothing going down in Miami. Yeah, I done made it to the Miami airport. And, man, I barely got through because, like, boy, this Miami airport was the most packed I ever seen it in my life. I don't know what was going on, bro. Like, it was actually quite crazy. But luckily, like, God was on my side because I was in the back of the line to check my bag in. This lady comes up and was like, well, you can actually go all the way down to 21. And I was at 4. And that was a quick breeze. And then, I got TSA pre-check. That was actually packed. And then a different lady came and was like, well, I want TSA precinct to come here. And that lady go right here. I want y'all to come over here. And boom, it was a breeze. Can't make it up. Nah, make it up. So I only had about maybe an hour and a half to spare to get my bag checked and get through TSA quick check. And it was cutting it. So I'll probably cut maybe like an hour and 15 minutes worth of my time just by those two blessings. So yeah, it was mad dumb back in here. But I'm about to head to the Centurion Lounge. You know how I do. Hopefully the breakfast is decent. And in Miami Airport. And another thing, like, the American Express lounges are way better than the Priority Pass lounges. I'm telling you, American Express is easily my favorite pet card to date. Easily. By a landslide. Like, a landslide, bro. So, yeah, man. Day one of St. Lucia. I'm really not prepared for this trip. Like, this is my first international trip, and I am nowhere near prepared. Like, I ain't bring swimming trunks. I don't even know if my phone's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know nothing. So, like, we're gonna see how this trip go. My sister been overseas before, so hopefully that's what's in my favor. So we shall see. But yeah, about to head to the lounge. Look at that. Go up the elevator right there. They'll be at the lounge though. But yeah, man, I'll holler at y'all soon. No. Y'all wouldn't believe, man. I am back in Houston, bro. I am not participating in the St. Lucia activities. I couldn't even film what happened because, one, I was shocked. Two, I was pissed off when I realized Customs was turning my ass back around. Like, turning my ass back around. I'm gonna explain it later. And when I get home, I gotta confirm something to see what's the case. But I'm definitely gonna explain later. And it was crazy. Like, I had to spend the night at the airport last night. Spent the night at the airport last night, scrambling for a flight. Could have got to Houston yesterday, but I guess I barely missed the flight. And then the crazy thing is, I had was taking me back to you know, America, the only flights going back was Miami and freaking Charlotte. I didn't want to be in Charlotte. If I was in Miami, I could have, you know, maybe salvaged my trip. You know what I'm saying? But Charlotte was crazy. And that was a layover. It would have been laying over in Charlotte until 5 in the morning and going to Miami. I'm like, nah, we gonna cancel. I got to Charlotte. I'm like, I'm canceling that, and then we just gonna book a trip. We gonna book a trip to right back to Houston, man. And that flight was damn near 400. Get back to Houston, so back in the H. Probably gonna be taking a nap for sure when I get to the crib. And yeah, man, this shit crazy, bro. Like, I can't believe I got turned around. Like, I was there for a second and then it got turned around, bro. Can't make this shit up. So I guess technically I kind of stepped foot on outside of America, but not for too long. They turned my ass around. Like, why didn't y'all tell me I need to check the status on my passport before I went? They didn't tell me that was a thing. But hey, now I know that was a tough lesson. Tough lesson. Expensive lesson. Time sensitive lesson too. It's crazy. Crazy work. Alright, so y'all wanna know what happened, huh? Y'all messing with these shades or not? I don't know, I'm messing with them. But anyway, so what happened on the St. Lucia trip, man? Alright, as y'all saw in the video, I landed in St. Lucia. It was crazy because I don't think, no, it was one time I got on the airport in Beaumont and they just had the stairs. It wasn't an actual gate, you know, with the covering going into the airport. Because Beaumont was a small airport. So I thought it was interesting that I was getting off that plane in St. Lucia. And, you know, I see outside, you know, we stepping out outside to get into the airport. But anyway, I thought it was weird when I get there, like the people working at the airport, they are very, they're not too helpful, I would say. Like you had to, and then when they did help, it was like not the best of instructions. You know, like when I got in there, I had to fill out the custom form. That's another thing. I guess you can fill out this custom form online. Next time I do go overseas somewhere, which is going to be a while, I am going to fill out that custom form online for sure. But anyway, so I get in line. Mind you, I'm like the first person off the plane, so there's nobody in line. So the lady said, yeah, step to the side and you can, you know, fill out this form. So I'm filling out this form. Mind you, I was the first person. And while I'm filling out this form, my head is down filling out this form. And this lady keep asking me for my pen. I'm like, you can use it when I'm done. Blase. So then next thing I know, there's a line and the lady said, well, you can get in line by the time you finish. You can, you'll be done by the time it's, the line. Because this line is long now. This is a long line now. You feel me? I'm like, damn, I wish they, would have said something. I'm thinking I just stepped to the side, blah, blah, blah. Like, I never did this before. That's one. Like, I got to St. Lucia probably like 30, 40 minutes before my sister got there, landed and whatnot. She was coming from Charlotte. That's a good note to remember. She was coming from Charlotte. I was coming from Miami, getting to St. Lucia. So then what happened was, I finally get through the line. They're scanning my passport and whatnot. I hand them the form. Dude scans it. He's like, oh, you gotta go to the immigration office. I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking, I don't know what's going on. So I get to the immigration office. I'm waiting for like 5 minutes. I tell my sister, like, yo, where you got me? Like, they got me in the immigration office. So I ain't thinking nothing of it. And then basically dude says, he asked me, have you reported your passport lost or stolen? I'm like, no. Like, what? He was like, yeah, we reported lost or stolen. And the date was August 31st, 2022. And I'm just like, nah, bro. Like, I ain't, nah. So he like, well, your passport got tagged as lost or stolen. When that happens, you basically have a invalid passport. I'm like, nah, bro. Nah. He like, yeah, bro, yeah. So I'm like, damn. So, I mean, what can we do? Can I still, get through? You know what I'm saying? Like, I came out here for my sister's birthday. He like, nah. I'm like, what? So I'm like, man, can I get some documentation, blah, blah, blah. And I'm mad because they spelled my middle name wrong. I didn't peep it till I got back to America. But anyway, so they working on me getting the flight back to America. Whole time, the flight that I got on, that I came from, Miami, I'm like, let me get back to Miami. He like, nah, man, that plane's closed now. Like, I can't get on. I'm like, damn, I see the plane right here. That's crazy. So he books me a flight to Charlotte that has, mind you, this flight is leaving, I think it's like 6 something, maybe 7. And I'm getting to, what I get to Charlotte about 9:30, 9:20 or something like that. So the layover is so long, bro. Like, the original flight was, I was gonna fly to Miami at 5 a.m. So that means I was getting to Miami probably about 6 or 7. Was not doing that. So I get back to America in Charlotte. I got to go through customs. Luckily, I got global entry, so it was a piece of cake. Like, there was no line. They scanned my face like twice, and then once or twice, I can't remember. And then I got through. But mind you, my passport is invalid, so I had to go through an extra process basically, and had to go through extra process. They had to like confiscate my passport, figure out what was going on and whatnot. Like, it wasn't like that big of a deal, but they confiscated my passport, and apparently I gotta get a new passport now, so that sucks. I think maybe someone called it in. I don't recall calling in my passport lost or stolen. I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But anyway, that's far from the point. So I get through our customs, and what happens? So I'm trying to get a flight back to Houston tonight. Mind you, I'm probably in line and shit, and I know it's pushing it for me to get a flight right now. So I get in, boom. I'm trying to ask American Airlines, can I get a flight? They like, nah, it's too late. I'm like, damn. So I end up having to stay at the airport. I end up booking a flight back to Houston. I ended up booking a flight back to Houston that morning. So Friday morning. So that flight was basically through Southwest. I had to fly. We was flying out at 6 in the morning. The layover was in Baltimore. So from Charlotte, North Carolina to Baltimore was about an hour, some change, or maybe an hour. And then I had a 2-hour layover. I had a 2-hour layover back to Houston, which that flight was 2 hours and some change. But yeah, man, it was a crazy, crazy sequence of events. I did a lot of flying. From Houston to Miami, that's 2 hours. And then from Miami to St. Lucia, that was like 4. So now I'm at 6. Then I had to do that all over again in the same day. I had to fly back. Well, I ended up flying back to Charlotte. That's another 4 hours. So I'm at 10 hours within 24 hours. Then, I was doing all that flying I was just telling you about, to Baltimore, back to Houston and whatnot. So I was tired yesterday. Like, I was tired and frustrated. Well, yesterday, 2 days ago, type. When all that was going on is what I'm trying to say. So, like, I didn't get none of this on camera. Like, and then I didn't get the, like, immediate reaction, emotion after, because I was just so fed up with everything, bro. Like, it was crazy, man. Like it make me I'm not going to St. Lucia ever again. I mean, I was there for 2 seconds, but I'm not going. Them people were rude as hell. I don't even know if I want to do any island trips, because like if they rude like that, I'm cool, bro. Like I'm cool. Like nah. But it could just be the airport. I don't know. But I hear island people are rude. Like being there made me realize, like, damn, like Americans are actually nice. Like we are actually nice people. Like if you really think about it. You know, I know they say we rude or mean, but I don't think so. I think American people are good. They're cool. Oh, I forgot to mention, when I get on this flight, right? I'm getting on the flight to get back to America, coming from St. Lucia. So I'm pissed. So they end up booking me a flight. So I got a seat and whatnot, but the flight attendant wants me to move because, well, not move. She wants to change my seat because they got way more room. So I get this window seat, and it's just me at first. And then she tells this other black lady, "Oh, you can sit next to this nice young gentleman." She gets there, and I don't know if she says hi. I don't know. No, she immediately says, "Oh, he doesn't look too nice." Oh, lady, I could have cussed you. Oh, wait. Because I was so boiling. I was like, I'm just like, it's not the day. It's not the day for that today, lady. It's just not. Like, I really could have went ham on her, but I didn't. I didn't, bro. Like, people just think that you can just talk and shit, bro. Like, you don't know what nobody go through. Like, she gonna say, well, at least you alive. Nobody asked you for that, bro. Like, nobody asked you for that. At least you alive. Like, no, don't talk to me at all. Please don't talk to me. Cause I am pissed. I ain't been that pissed in a long time. It is not the time to talk to me. So like, it's really that era, that time to like let people know, like, bruh, today ain't the day. Be on my K-Dot shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. So like now I have to get a new passport. I don't have a passport, and I gotta figure this out. Liz wants me to go to Cabo with her, but I don't even know if I have. I don't even know if I have my passport then. So like, we gotta see about that. Her birthday's in July, so we gotta see. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. But I gotta get a passport soon because I gotta go. I gotta be in Latin America and whatnot. The islands I'm kind of turned off with, but I guess definitely make sure that your passport is valid before you go anywhere. That is a lesson learned. If I learned any lesson, make sure my passport is valid before I fly overseas for sure. And I don't know why I can't get a credit on my damn American Airlines flight. I usually am capable of doing that, but right now they're not letting me. But yeah, y'all, that's basically why I got turned around at St. Lucia, man. It was an unfortunate situation. Missing my sister's 30th birthday. We was gonna have a blast. She's having a blast. I've seen her Snapchat stories. I would have had a lot of content for y'all just looking at her Snapchat stories of what she's doing. It would have been filmed for sure. But it is what it is, man. And you know, that's why I took a little break because, those allergies was kicking my butt. And then I was gonna have a lot of content for y'all going to St. Lucia, but that is dead. Dead. But it's all good, man. And life goes on. As that lady that I didn't ask for her 2 cents said, at least you still alive. But I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, man. And love, peace, and happiness.